Welcome to part 6. Now let's hope that Zhuge Liang will answer.
This is your third visit. What is it that you want so badly from me?
I wish to benefit from your wisdom. Tell me what must be done. I know what I want to do. I want to ease the people's suffering. But
you save one person, and it just brings suffering to another.
what should I do?
Benevolence is a tricky thing. Benevolence means valuing the feelings of the people over efficiency or profit. Cao Cao's way is to seize control of the land through brute force, while your path leads the people to a land of benevolence. Your path is that of a true leader of men, but to make it more than just a dream. You must have the courage to unite the land.
I fear I am incapable.
My lord, if you truly want to make it happen, then listen, for I can help you.
A world of virtue ruled by righteousness. That was the goal that Zhuge Liang put before Liu Bei. However, with his current strength, such a world was but a far-off dream. His weakness was underscored by the fact that Cao Cao's army had once again launched an attack on the province of Jing. Although Zhuge Liang's clever tactics allowed them to avoid catastrophe, Liu Bei's future seemed grim indeed. Following Liu Biao's death, his successor Liu Cong surrendered to Cao Cao. With nothing left to fight for, Liu Bei fled from Cao Cao's army and headed south. Time was of the essence, but something was slowing down the pace of his army's march. The reason? Liu Bei had taken all of the people from Jing with him. His virtue served as a beacon for the downtrodden. And Liu Bei too refused to give up on his comrades, who dreamed like he did of a world of peace. Slowed down by the people, Liu Bei's army was finally caught by Cao Cao at Changban. Was the world of virtue destined to end as a dream before the overwhelming might of Cao Cao's army? Liu Bei and Zhao Yun, as well as the people themselves, were about to be tested.
What? Leave it to me. I will bring him to safety. You must keep moving.
Normally there wouldn't be time missions here because there's no time, but this is basically sort of a race against time.
We must get to him before Cao Cao's forces do.
And why would they rush you in a different direction? I don't know. But the fact of the matter remains... Where's my horse? There it is. You're in a race against time to not only save peasants, but also to find Liu Bei's son before Cao Hong does. Wait, why am I going this direction? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta save the peasants first. That's the thing. Even though they rush you in the battle, they end up rushing you in the wrong way in this one. So you gotta be careful.
You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, and be quick to make short work out of just about everyone here. So if Zhao Yun isn't strong enough, or you don't have a strong enough weapon for Zhao Yun, you're gonna be here for a while. And thankfully, Cao Hong won't be on the move until after you take out the last officer invading a peasant area. Now, here's the thing. The area to the far left that looks like a loop, that would have been an accessible place, except there's only one downside to it. It's blocked off for the sake of this particular mission. Yeah, there's a giant boulder there. So you'll have to go down the long way. Or for the very least, wait till the peasants start asking for help and open the gate. It's straightforward. And sadly, there's no shortcuts. And now we literally are in a race against time because Cao Hong is already there. If you just stay idle around for a couple of minutes, Cao Hong will find Liu Bei's baby and kill it, and will end the game, and will end the mission. Then again, it's like what, 5-10 minutes before he finds it. So this should be no problem. And that's the end of that. Or at least that's what I would have said if I haven't found the baby.
What's that? My lord. Don't worry. I will keep you safe, little one. I swear it, on my life.
Alright, now for part 2. There is no protection here. You basically have the kid in your possession. And basically you're running away from Cao Cao's forces, which are on your tail. You just have to make it to the extraction point, that's all. You can stand back and fight some of the officers to get yourself some experience, some skill points, and for the most part, if you haven't bought any weapons yet, some of them will probably drop weapons. So, this portion you could take as much time as you want, but seeing as how that would mean it'd be a 30-minute video, I want to finish this before it hits that 30-minute mark. Because of the fact that I don't want any more copyright infringements. Or claims, for that matter. See, Zhang He is not that much of a challenge. So just take your time. Find an opening, and defeats Zhang He before he actually starts his combos, because once he starts, it's hard to stop him. It's nice that I'm actually thinking of this strategy here, because most of the people would actually take their... Most of the people would just speed through and try to find an opening as soon as they possibly can, and normally randomly press X to think that that's going to solve everything. In this game, maybe to an extent, because you're going to need a block. But unfortunately, you can't. Well, we're almost there. See, here's the thing. You gotta fight these guys before they get to Zhang Fei. They beat Zhang Fei, well, then the mission's failed. There's a reason why I told you to take your time, because Zhang Fei's strong enough to hold his own. And speaking of which, one last time we get to play as the Zhang Fei Blender! Woohoo! Oh, funny thing about this, I didn't really complete Zhang Fei's skills. So you can honestly see how powerful Zhang Fei really is. He only has like, what, one skill left, and that's attack plus 3? Had I thought about completing it, this would be over with a long time ago. But there are so many officers that I didn't up their skills in, which is why I put it on easy, because if you try to go in hard, normal, or chaos mode with lack of skills, you'll be decimated. Especially in this stage, where the enemies keep coming. You need Zhang Fei as strong as he could possibly get. Because if the enemy somehow slips past your defenses, he'll go after your allies, and, well, that will probably be a disaster, considering your base stats and you're too slow to catch up with him. But thankfully, that's all of the enemies. Oh, they stepped out the fire. So it looks like I'm going to have to take out all those jerks. Well, not all of them. Just at least I could buy them some time so I could get to... what's his name? Zhao Yu. I almost forgot Zhao Yu's name. What is wrong with me? Now... let's stop Zhang Liao, because he's definitely headed for Zhao Yu. And again, I can't stress it enough, the AI is always focused on their objective and will completely ignore you. Anyway, this mission, as far as, well, actually, Zhang Liao is leaving. That's weird. That never happens before, because normally Zhang Liao would just up and go after Zhao Yu. Now, let's see. There is somebody else going after Xiao Yu. I gotta stop him.
Hey, you there! Please help me. Leave it to me.
Oh, another thing I gotta worry about. The peasants. They're part of the Allies too. If Zhao Yun and the peasants are destroyed, you're pretty much done with this part. You gotta do that particular mission all over again. Thankfully, it's a two-part mission. The first part is nowhere near as hard as the second part. And that's depending on how strong you are. Well, and speaking of the pursuers, I found them. Zhang Rin and Zhu Shu. Or however you pronounce his name. It's Zhu or something like that. But I gotta stop him because he's going to... Because Zhu Shu will definitely take out peasants. Quickly. Uh-oh. I'm going to stop my... I'm going to just counter him... My Musou with his. It's the best idea, considering Zuzu's Musou. He will roll around like a ball and will flatline enemies, so you might want to be careful of that. Now, if you're on the receiving end... No, if your opponent's on the receiving end, then that's actually no problem. And again, Xiao Hudun, you want to counter Musou with Musou. Because Xiao Hudun's Musou is pretty tough too. I'm just showing you great strategies here. Because sometimes blocking will help, then again, most of the Musous on this game are unblockable. So countering Musou with Musous is a great strategy. Now, let's try and stop that other guy from taking out the Stragglers. I mean peasants. Yes, peasants. I don't have a PS3 yet, and I haven't bought Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. Well, it's not even going to come out until February 26th. Oh, chances are I will get it. And after doing a few playthroughs, it'll probably be a definite great playthrough. Now, what are they waiting for? Good. Get to safety. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires. Because from what I see, it looks like it's better than 6, and it's just as good as 5 was, if not better. I mean, it's worlds better than 6 from what it looks like. As far as the freedom is concerned. Oh, great. I forgot. Whether you're fighting after So-So or protecting Zhao Yun, enemies will pop up out of nowhere to try to protect the target that you're trying to achieve. Otherwise, this is no problem.
I am simply relieved that you are all okay.
Due to the fierce display of might shown by Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei was able to safely escape to Changsha. Having defeated Liu Bei, Cao Cao confidently turned his army towards Jiangdong. Sensing Cao Cao's intentions, Zhuge Liang went and proposed an alliance to Sun Quan. For Sun Quan, there was little merit in joining forces with Liu Bei's meager army. But Liu Bei was the only one in the land willing to oppose the might of Cao Cao. Uncertain of how to proceed, Sun Quan was approached by Zhuge Liang. He explained that Liu Bei would continue fighting even if Sun Quan were to surrender. For he would not give up until he had made his dream come true, no matter what the cost. Those words pierced the heroic Sun Quan's heart. and caused him to staunchly refuse Cao Cao's demands for surrender. Meanwhile, Liu Bei dispatched Zhao Yun to the battle so that he could launch a joint attack with Sun Quan. Soon, the site of their decisive battle, Chebi, was filled with Cao Cao's massive naval forces. And facing them was the hastily formed alliance of Liu Bei and Sun Quan. As the two armies prepared to engage in heated battle, neither side could know that the key to victory lay in the palm of the sleeping dragon's hand.
The fate of this battle depends upon the direction of the wind. We must ensure that our strategists' attempts to control the wind are unobstructed.
Cao Cao's certainly not sparing any men this time, huh? And our brother, he wants us to tackle that lot head on.
You're not scared, my lord.
I'm excited, boy. I'm looking forward to a decent fight.
That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing. Besides,
Oh yeah, we get to go to one of my favorite battles in this game.
our strategist has prepared a plan that cannot fail.
In part 7, we'll be dealing with the Battle of Chebi. This is RVman985. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this battle. See you guys next time.